up there. We're live, I believe. This is the Class 2A state championship, I believe, between Ezell Harding and the University School of Jackson.
USJ victorious last night against Davidson Academy, eliminating the Bears and putting the Bruins in the championship game. Brittany Edmondson leading off for the Lady Eagles, falls behind 0-2. Takes the ball outside, 1-2 the count. Try and give you lineups here. Do not have them. We do have a roster, so we'll do the best we can. But Edmondson is leading off, to be followed by Batson. And a strike three call in the inside corner. Good pitch there by the Lady Bruins. One away. Lauren Batson up to the plate, followed by Callan Griffin, and I'm sure Christiana Gable, which has been the order for the Lady Eagles for most of the season. Ball outside. Lady Eagles advanced to the championship game today by defeating Davidson Academy 4-0 yesterday. Davidson Academy had to turn around and play these Lady Bruins yesterday afternoon at 4:30 and fell to defeat 13-1. So if there's one thing we know, Matthew, is that these Lady Bruins score a lot of runs, because they have scored at least either 7 or 8 runs in each of their ball games thus far in the tournament. The Lady Eagles are 2 up, 2 down. Callan Griffin will come to the plate. Good crowd on hand for both USJ and Ezell Harding. Jackson, Tennessee, of course, about 2.5 hours west on I-40, but they travel well, and there's 2 down here in the top of the first.
Change up for a strike. That was really slow.
They're going to want to keep Callan guessing, because they know if she's able to sit on a fastball, she is going to send it out our way, and she falls behind 0-2. So the Lady Bruins are throwing a lot of strikes. The Lady Eagles are going to have to go up there and be aggressive at the plate, which they have been. Callan Griffin for the 0-2 pitch. Outside. It's a great spot there. Just off the corner. Tried to get her to go fishing after it, and she wasn't having it. She steps in for the 1-2. And strikes her out. 3 up, 3 down for the Lady Bruins. They come to bat. The Lady Eagles will go to the field defensively. Bottom of the first. Lady Bruins to come to bat. Bottom of the first inning, the top of the first, Lady Eagles went 3 up, 3 down. Christiana Gable pitching again for the Lady Eagles. Third base, Lauren Batson. Shortstop, Callan Griffin. Second base, Valerie Rivas. First base, Ashley Reasanover. Catching, Jenna Burnett. Jamie Smith in left field. Brittany Edmondson in center. And Allison Armstrong in right. The same lineup as it was yesterday. Just wanted to let you know where folks were.
Swing and a miss for strike 1-2 the count. High for ball 3, 3-1.
Foul back. Aggressive there, number 6, Lauren Riddle for USJ. USJ with a record of 22-5 in the regular season, coached by head coach Brian Dunn. Strike 3, struck her out. Lady Eagles throw it around the horn. First out here in the bottom of the first inning. Good pitching there with a full 2 count, 3-2 count rather. Good pitching there by Christiana Gable for the first out. We're going to try and give you names as we, of course, we know the Ezell Harding's names, but I can't really tell.
Is that number 7 maybe?
Either 7 or 017. I think it's number 17, Haley Hall. Because there is no, well, no, there is a 7.
It's either Dunn or Hall.
I think it's 17. That's what we're going to go with. Haley Hall, the junior. 1-1 count. The wind is
17.
Out to left field, it seems, which is going to be an interesting factor because Christiana Gable sent one about 700 feet yesterday with the wind blowing in, and today it's liable to go to the Smyrna Town and Rec Center if she sends one out today. Strike 3. Tell you what, Christiana is not a strikeout pitcher. Even Coach Frudenthal said it in the paper yesterday, but she has struck out the first 2 batters she has faced today, which is significant because, as we talked about in the top half of the first, the Lady Bruins score a lot of runs. Next up is the catcher, the junior, number 3, Allie Glover. Christiana has had a solid defense behind her all throughout the postseason. 0-1 the count. I'm sorry, 1-0 the count.
1-0 the count.
Well, Christiana looks really good today, Matthew. She is, and it's not that she's throwing the ball any harder. She throws as hard as she normally does, but that rise ball there just kind of kept rising on the girl, and she just was going to go after it, and her ball seemed to be moving quite a bit today. I don't know if it has to do with the direction of the wind, but her ball is really moving today. Good changeup, pops her up. Callan Griffin back to make the play for the third out of the first inning. We go to the top of the second, knotted at 0. Christiana Gable to lead off the top half of the second inning. The Lady Eagles went 3 up, 3 down in the first. Not much offense for either team. Christiana offers at the first one, fouls it back, out of play. 0-1. Calvin Griffin struck out to end our half of the first inning on a pitch up around the eyes. Christiana starts offering at the first pitch above her eyes, so the Lady Eagles are really tempted by the high pitches, which, obviously with the wind blowing out this way, it is tempting to be able to kind of lift the ball and get it out of here, which both of them can do very easily. May have to settle down and be a little more selective if the pitcher's going to continually be throwing it up there. But the first inning, she was consistently around the plate, so these are purpose pitches to try and get our 3 and 4 hitters to chase some out of the zone. Change up high, 1-1.
1-1 the count. Yeah, that home run she had yesterday, she hit it extremely hard, and it was right in our direction.
Yeah, it sure was. We were sitting up on the scaffolding yesterday. We're not today, so Ryan Carter is all by his lonesome. He is going to have to fend for himself, which I'm sure he can do. But we thought we were going to have to make a grab. Sailed right over our heads. Christiana Gable. Strike 2, 1-2 the count. Beautiful, beautiful day here. A little bit windy, a little bit more windy than it was yesterday, but the sun is out a little bit more. We have a little bit of cloud coverage. It'd be nice to have one of those kind of sit in front of the sun for a bit. 1-2 the count. Ball high. Good spot, though, Matthew. She is not missing by much, and she's going to get some of those calls on 2 strikes. Our batters are going to have to be ready to protect the plate with 2 strikes. So 2-2 count on Christiana. Fly ball in foul territory. Left fielder number 32, Rachel Aristorinas, the freshman, over to make a great play. 1 down. Brings up Jenna Burnett. Now Jenna is the lefty and not a slap hitter. She's got some power, but the wind is completely against her today. So line drives or ball on the ground is something that she's going to have to get used to today because the wind is blowing straight in, it seems, from right. Seems to be blowing more out to left. And she drives it into center field, and that ball's going to fall in for a single.
She thought about making the turn to second, but she held up. The center fielder misplayed it a little bit, but...
So a 1-out single by Jenna Burnett brings up Ashley Reason over the senior. Good job of hitting there. Just fell right in between the second baseman and center fielder. Neither one really able to make a play, even after trying to dive for it, just out of the reach of both of them. She placed it extremely well. Reason over steps in. Had a big hit in the first game against Davidson Academy. Against Jackson Christian.
Ball 1.
That pitch is a little bit high for ball 1. Coach Frudenthal giving the signals over at third. Coach Williams at first. Ashley bunts foul. Coach Frudenthal, again, even with 1 out, constantly tries to get runners in scoring position. Ashley Reasonover is one that he feels very confident, and she had a sacrifice bunt yesterday, and he has asked her, at least on the first strike, to offer a sacrifice attempt, but it just went foul. So Jenna Burnett at first with the single. Ashley Reasonover trying to move her over. She squares again, takes it back, ball 2. A great crowd for Ezell Harding. We've got a great view of our crowd, and compared to yesterday, there is a significantly larger number of fans over there. We've got the announcement out on Facebook, Twitter, email, and our folks have really responded today. She sacrifices down to first. The throw is in time. and moves Burnett over to second base, which will bring up number 42, Allison Armstrong. Good job there by Ashley, getting the bunt down. 2 away. Strike one call on Armstrong. Armstrong, the freshman, being called on here to come up big. I mean, you've got a senior sacrificing a runner to second base to bring up a freshman, and she lines it.
Drops.
And it is going to drop. He's going to send Jenna Burnett, and she is going to be out at the plate. A great throw, and it had to be a perfect throw, and it was right on the money for the tag. For the third out of the inning, we go to the bottom of the second, 0-0. We go to the bottom of the second inning. The Lady Bruins coming to bat. Coach Frudenthal trying to make something happen there, and to be honest with you, and Matthew, I don't blame him. It's a state championship game. Perfect throw would have had to be there, and it was. And it looked like Jenna may have either slid under the tag or around the tag, but from our angle, we just can't even hardly see where home plate is. But nonetheless, the third out, USJ able to get out of that without any runs from the Lady Eagles. And USJ now comes to bat. Of course, this is the 10 o'clock championship game. The Lady Eagles are in a good position because should they lose this game, let's hope they don't, they will have to turn around and play another championship championship game at 3 o'clock against the Lady Bruins. I only set up one event, assuming we were going to win the first one. So,
well, if we lose, you're going to have a problem because Ryan has to work and Joyce has to go somewhere.
Well, we'll do what we have to do. We'll pull some folks out of the stands if we have to, because I know the folks who normally tune in are going to want to tune in again, and we are going to do our very best to make sure we can bring you the action.
Strike one.
We'll try and get you a number here on who this is. It looks like a number 4, but I'm not sure. Christiana starts her off with a strike and a strike 2. I believe it's number 4. Wish I had some binoculars here.
Andrew has some in the truck.
44 is on deck, so we know who that is. Ball outside 1-2. Christiana making her try and chase an outside pitch, and she wasn't having it. The 1-2 delivery just misses inside 2-2. Pops up to Jenna Burnett. She calls it, makes the grab, one away.
Yeah, 44 is now batting. I'm with you. I think that was number 4.
Well, let's go ahead and put it down. Number 44, Allie McFarland, the freshman, and Matthew, she is, I'm sure we don't have anybody other than Ashley that's even close to being that tall, and she's taller than Ashley, and she's a freshman. Batting in the 5 spot, you know she's got some power, and if you are Coach Dunn, you've got to like the fact that you've got a freshman with that size that you're going to have for 3 more full seasons.
1-1 or 2-0?
I believe it's 2-0. Actually, no, it's 1-1. Looking at the board, from what I can tell, it's 1-1 count. 1-2 the count. Coach Dunn with only 2 seniors on the squad. Katie Wayner, and also
swings and misses for
Lauren Riddle.
Strike 3.
2 down. Great job there by Christiana. That's 3 strikeouts in 2 innings. And I believe she only
had 2 yesterday.
2 yesterday, that's right. And that'll bring up the batter. We don't know, but we'll try and find out. Now this looks like number 4.
Sure does.
She offers at that one, strike 1.
Yeah, I think this is number 4. Yeah, I think so.
We'll try and figure out who the cleanup hitter is for USJ here in just a moment. Strike 2. Yeah, I'm telling you, Christiana, what that ball's doing, Matthew, as we talked about yesterday, it's starting at the middle of the plate and moving away from the right-handed hitters. And if you try to pull that pitch, you're going to be out in front of it. And that's exactly what's happened right now. USJ is going to have to make an adjustment if they're going to hit that pitch. And Christiana is going to keep throwing it until they do. Ball 2, 2-2 count.
Yeah, 2-2. Yeah, I think this is number 4.
Yeah.
For sure.
1-2 the count. Christiana delivers outside. Same pitch, but they made the adjustment. 2-2. Ball 3, full count. 2 down here in the bottom of the second. Lady Eagles trying to go 3 up, 3 down for the second inning in a row. Fouled back. Good job of staying alive there by Exum, the junior outfielder. A lot of softball action here again today on all fields. Good crowd again. TSSAA is making their money today. And this doesn't even count all the other spring sports. That ball's lifted to center field. Brittany Edmondson has a beat on it. She makes the catch. The third out. We're through 2 complete. Ezell Harding 0. Lady Bruins 0. But the Lady Eagles are coming to bat. Top half of the third inning, Lady Eagles coming to bat. We should have Valerie Rivas followed by Samaya Shannon, then back to the top of the order with Brittany Edmondson. Good opportunity here with some speed at the plate to make some things happen. If they can just put the ball in play, put it on the ground. The fly balls are something that are fairly easy unless you're having to catch it on the run. They're fairly easy if you can just camp under them, but putting the ball on the ground requires them to field it and make a good, accurate throw. And an opportunity for them to throw it away, or with our speed, for us to beat it out. So Valerie Rivas steps in, the freshman second baseman for the Lady Eagles. Ball outside. Good eye there by Rivas. Want to give a shout out again to all of our Ezell Harding Eagles and Lady Eagles fans watching literally across the country. A number of our alumni who have messaged and said they will be watching today. And, of course, family members from across the country who are not able to be here but yet able to join us on our live broadcast. We're glad you guys could join us. Also, for those from USJ who might be tuning in, we always like to say that we will try our very best to be unbiased, but that's going to be completely completely impossible, but we will do our very best. But we are so glad that you guys joined in. And
I believe the count is 3. It's either it looks like 3-1. No, 3-1, isn't it?
Rivas gets hit on the elbow.
No, that hit the barrel. That hit the handle of the bat.
She's not rubbing her elbow, so you're right.
Hey, we can call it. Hey, that'll work with me.
I believe it's 3-1. I think that she started off 3-0, and I think it's 3-1 now. But we shall
Can't really see the scoreboard too well.
She did offer that one, strike 2. That would have been ball 4 and an opportunity to get a runner on. So she will receive the full count pitch here. Let's see what Rivas is able to do with it. Strike 3. Brings up Brittany Edmondson, the center fielder, the sophomore. No, I'm sorry, that's Samaya Shannon, the junior. Ball outside, and that was a missed opportunity there, Matthew, for offering at ball 4.
And she was up in the count, too. 3-0, I believe.
Sure was. Good job pitching there by USJ. Strike 1 to Samaya. 1-1 the count, 1 down here in the top of the 3rd inning.
That cloud feels great.
It does indeed. I get the feeling you're allergic to the sun, Matthew.
No, my arms are still really sunburnt from the other day. So
1-1 count. Samaya absolutely rips it down the line.
Almost hit a catcher who is warming up on the other field.
I tell you, you'd almost like to see them extend a net down this way, because those balls, there's 15 to 20 feet between fields, and that's just not a lot of room and not a lot of reaction time from fans or even players that are over there warming up. But she absolutely smoked that ball. Had she lifted that fair, Matthew, that ball would have been out of here by a mile. Strike 3. Pitch there in the corner, and that's what she's doing, Matthew. She is painting that corner, and Samaya Shannon goes down on strikes. 2 down here in the top of the 3rd. That will bring up the sophomore Brittany Edmondson. Brittany takes ball 1. Would like to also give a shout out to John Sullivan, who was helping us yesterday and on Tuesday with play-by-play. He is headed to the rice fields in Arkansas. Wish him safe travel, along with a couple other of our Ezell Harding fans. Brittany Edmondson looking to slap it down 3rd baseline. Just went foul. The count 1-1. The changeup got her swinging 1-2. Changing speeds well, painting the corners. That's what pitchers want to do every time they go out, and she is doing a fantastic job thus far on the Lady Eagles. 1-2 the count.
Swinging a miss.
Strike 3. Lady Eagles go 3 up, 3 down in the 3rd. We go to the bottom of the 3rd. 0-0.
until next year.
We're to the bottom of the third inning. Lady Eagles struck out all three in the top half of the first. All three Lady Eagle batters with the strikeout. So, going to have to make some adjustments offensively. Double zero.
Anna Rice,
another freshman. So both teams, Matthew, playing a good deal of freshmen, and this is a difficult situation for freshmen to be in a state championship. Never had this kind of experience. Of course, a lot of these girls playing travel ball have championship experiences, but on a high school level, most of the time their championship experiences have been with girls their age. But
swings and misses.
She does swing and miss, and Christiana has really had them on their heels.
Both pitchers are pitching fairly well so far.
0-1 the count. Rice steps in. The changeup in the dirt, 1-1. The 1-1 in the dirt, 2-1.
That is a really small airplane.
Yeah, we are right next to, literally, the Murfreesboro Airport, which is home of MTSU's aerospace program. And Ryan Carter's brother, Austin, is in the aerospace program, has his pilot license at MTSU, so I'm sure this is the airport he has taken off on. It is a 2-2 count here for Rice. Christiana strikes her out.
5 or 4?
We should have been keeping count, but we're not used to keeping count because she normally doesn't have this many strikeouts.
I think that's 5.
I think it is 5. She is really pitching a fantastic ball game. One down here in the bottom of the third. Brings up number 22, Samantha Sullivan. No relation to Mr. Sullivan, I don't believe. Ball 1 to Sullivan. She offers at the rise ball, 1-1. Swings again, fouls it back, 1-2. One to the count. Strike 3, 6 strikeouts in the third inning. 2 down.
Who's at the plate now? Charlton. Do you have any idea? Dunn, maybe?
I cannot tell.
Single digits. Weird.
Just missed there. 2-0 the count. 2 outs here, bottom of the third. Be great to get 3 up, 3 down with the heart of the lineup coming up for the Lady Eagles.
That might be number 1.
Strike 1 for
Actually,
sure.
That might be number 1. Kind of looks like I'm more of a 1 than a 7.
That is number 1. Kaylee Wayner. Strike 2, 2-2. Deuces are wild. Let's see if Christiana can put it away. These guys are not used to baseball terminology.
No, I am. I'm just laughing at Mr. Joyce.
Strikeout number 7, Matthew. We go to the top of the fourth inning. Christiana Gable is on fire. Let's see if the Lady Eagles can get the bats going. We'll be back. top half of the fourth inning. Lady Eagles, the visitors this game. I'm sure at this point, Matthew, that home and visitor is determined in the championship round by a coin flip. So we lost the coin flip, and our visitors, at least for the first game, and let's hope the first game is all that we need to win this 13th state championship for Ezell Harding softball. You're looking down at third baseline, and I don't know if Ryan can get a good zoom in. Zoom in there on his jacket, on Coach Frudenthal down at third base. I want you to see his jacket, because I saw him wearing this a few days ago. Actually, it was a little bit cooler, probably a few weeks ago. It's a great jacket, but it's an old jacket, and it's so old that it's been dyed by the sun. And that tells you that the legendary Don Frudenthal may be a little superstitious as well. This may be the jacket that he wears every state championship game. But it's just a beautiful thing to watch. Coach Frudenthal has been around here for a very long time, been very successful. And it is a little bit chilly this morning. The highs in the upper 60s. That was a called strike. 1-1 the count on the senior batter, third baseman Lauren Batson. Change up high, 2-1.
That is so slow. Has to make that fastball look like it is so fast.
That's the beauty of a changeup. Every pitcher ought to have a changeup, especially those pitchers like myself that didn't throw very hard. If your fastball is going to be effective at all, you've got to have a changeup.
1-2?
I believe it's 2-2.
2-2?
Lauren Batson facing the 2-2 count. She lines it into right field and is going to drop for a base hit. And she's going to make it all the way to second base with a stand-up double. Actually, she didn't stand up, but she could have. And so the Lady Eagles have something going, a runner on second base and nobody out. And that brings up Callan Griffin. He's not going to have her bunting her over to third base.
I would.
You got a hitter who can absolutely mash the ball in Callan Griffin, and she will be swinging away with Christiana Gable on deck. So the Eagles are in business. Number 24, the junior, Callan Griffin, steps in.
Ball one.
Didn't miss by much, but it was indeed a ball. Maybe low and outside. Ryan better have his reflexes working up there. The changeup called strike. 1-1.
She wanted to go.
She did,
but she was going to be way out in front of it.
And it was a good piece, good job there, because if it's not the pitch you want, if you're ahead in the count, just lay off on it. You'll have other opportunities like this one. 1-1 the count. The line drive over the right fielder's head is going to score Batson, and Callan Griffin's going to round it to second base, and she's going to go on to third base, and she is going to be safe at third. And look at that crowd. Boy, you can really tell how many Eagle fans are over there today. What a great-looking crowd, and what a great piece of hitting there by Callan.
She did. She hit that one extremely hard. Didn't hit it too high, but hit it hard enough to get past the right fielder, and her pretty decent speed got her to third.
Absolutely. A great job there. Triple by Callan Griffin, an RBI triple, and that puts the Lady Eagles on the board, 1-0, and Christiana Gable, the senior, to the plate. She was aggressive. She wanted that, and all she has to do again, Matthew, is lift a ball.
Just put something in play.
Put it in play.
Because it will score a run, most likely, if it's deep enough.
The third baseman is playing back.
Yeah, I don't think I would play up.
The other infielders are playing in a little bit, particularly first base. The 0-1 delivery to Gable. High. And she's going to make her chase. She's going to swing at that pitch high. She's going to make her chase after it. 1-1 to count.
Yeah, I don't blame the third baseman playing back. I don't think I would want to be
I think even if my coach told me to come in, I'd say, Coach, I'll have to sign a waiver. Ball two, that one a little bit high. There was a changeup again. It's a good call. That was a little high. And Christiana has made the adjustment there and laid off the high pitch. 2-1. Pops up to first base, and that's going to be one down, which will bring up Jenna Burnett. Jenna Burnett's first time at bat. She singles to center field.
And then got thrown out at home. Close play there.
It was a close play. That was in the second inning. And she steps to the plate with Griffin on third and one down. Ball outside.
Oh, yeah, stay right there, Cloud.
Coach Dunn is going to come out to talk to his pitcher, give her a little bit of instruction. Probably not as much in the fact that she's rattled, because I don't believe she is. Probably just more of a situational, hey, we want to make sure we're pitching Jenna Burnett wisely, because you do not want that second run to score. The Lady Eagles have only given up 2 runs in the entire tournament. So even in the region tournament and the sub-state, they didn't give up probably more than 2 runs. So the runs are difficult to come by offensively against these Lady Eagles. So you want to keep that runner at third. Jenna Burnett steps in to receive the 1-0 pitch, and that is outside 2-0. It hits Burnett. That puts her on base with 1 out. Brings up Ashley Reasonover. Matthew, I don't know what Frood's going to do here, but he loves to bunt Ashley. And with a runner on third base, to be able to somehow squeeze the runner from third home, which will still give you a second run, and it will give you another runner in scoring position. I'm curious to see what he's going to call here.
Maybe they do what they did the last couple of games when they had a runner on third. They made the bunt and waited till the ball was thrown to first, and then he sent the runner home. Which she does not have the speed that Brittany Edmondson does, which I believe that was the person that happened to twice. We'll have to see.
Well, with the defense playing in, he might steal her either way, and she is going, and there will be no throw.
Okay, so double play is gone, and I'm letting her swing.
Absolutely letting her swing. 0-1 the count. Ashley Reasonover, the senior, steps in a big opportunity here to get the Lady Eagles some more runs on the board here in the top half of the fourth. And she squeezes, and that's going to score a run and move Jenna Burnett. Coach Freudenthal is playing small ball, and I absolutely love it. Ezell Harding picks up another run. They're on top 2-0, and Jenna Burnett makes it all the way to third. So a runner on third. Allison Armstrong, the freshman, steps in for the Lady Eagles. I love it, Matthew. I mean, I can tell you. That's the kind of stuff that makes my socks roll.
Your socks roll?
Yep, and I wore the knee highs today, so they're really rolling. Pop fly to shortstop. That's going to do it for the top half of the fourth. But the Lady Eagles pick up 2 runs here in the fourth. We go to the bottom of the fourth. 2-0. We're good. We got a good shot here of the Red Baron up in the sky. Again, we're right here at Murfreesboro Airport.
Hello.
And Jason Charlton has an important business phone call to take care of, so I will take over until he gets back. Or at least it sounds like business. Who knows? We'll say it is. Ezell Harding with the lead here in the bottom of the fourth inning, 2-0 over the University School of Jackson Lady Bruins. Christiana pitching really nicely so far for the Lady Eagles. We're going to go with 7 strikeouts. It's either 7 or 6. 7 sounds better, so we're going to go with 7.
All right, thank you.
And trying to go back to quality work here in the bottom of the fourth.
Christiana Gable steps into the circle of power. She has struck out 7 here in the first 3 innings.
That's a strike. Oh, yeah, I forgot I was doing overlays now.
We are one smoking operation here, the EHCS broadcasting. We do want to give a shout out to Walter Pruitt, Johnny Mitchell, and John Sullivan, who are away today but are tuning in probably on their iPhone or somebody's iPhone. We appreciate them tuning in, and all of our Eagle fans who have contacted us and let us know that they are watching today. Christiana Gable a little bit low there, the count now 1-2. A big half, the top half of the fourth inning for the Lady Eagles, picking up 2 big runs. And Christiana Gable has really pitched a fantastic game through 3.
1-2.
1-2 the count. And again, we have a great angle. Hopefully you can see the fantastic Ezell Harding fan base that has just filled our side today, and they have been loud and busy. Pop fly.
That's going to go foul.
Out of play.
Into the tree.
Reasonover did give chase, but just ran out of territory. And the count stays 1-2. The wind still blowing in from right field. Christiana Gable, the 1-2 delivery. Fouled down the left field line. That was a nice.
That was hit really hard.
That was a great cut there.
Yep.
And that ball goes way out of play. So
we'll let Mr. Joyce get that one as he makes his way back into the.
Yeah, I think somebody's going to beat him to it.
Yep.
And he was not hustling after it either way. So
he gives us
the 1-2, the changeup. That is going to be down the line and just foul. Boy, she waited back on that changeup, Matthew, and absolutely smoked it down the line.
And they give him both of the softballs. Let's see if he can throw them to the umpire. Look at him. He's working hard today, I tell you what. Goes for a bathroom break.
Christiana Gable delivers. Lined. Callan Griffin Fields throws over to first off 1 foot and 1 down. She is so smooth. She looks like Derek Jeter at shortstop. What a great play. She makes these plays look so easy. And 1 down for the Lady Eagles. Callan Griffin with an RBI triple to score Lauren Batson in the first for the Lady Eagles' first run, and she throws out the first out of the inning. That starts off this batter with the 1-0 count. This is 17. Who is this?
Haley Hall.
Hall fouls it out of play.
I'm gonna run him down there during the inning. No, you're not. The count is 1-1. See, if you wouldn't use the bathroom, you would have been ready for that.
The 1-1 delivery.
Swing and a miss. Down
the right field line, falls in.
I got it. Let me do it. No. That one drops in.
One down, runner on first. The single for USJ, the Lady Bruins, puts them in business.
The count. This is what the board says, Joyce. Sorry about that.
Pop up. Jenna Burnett camps under it, and it's going to be caught by the netting.
Is it 1-2 now?
I believe it's 1-1.
1-1 the count. Let me see that one. I'll get back.
Christiana Gable fixing the headband as she did a number of times yesterday. Tell you, she's putting so much into her pitches. That headband just keeps moving around all over the place. The 1-1 count. Fouled back 1-2.
1-2. See if Gable can work out another strikeout. It's going to be popped up into the stands again, off the bleachers. It did avoid all spectators, I do believe, unless that was someone's head, which that would have been a really wicked noise.
I think Lisa Boyd just about made the grab.
I have no idea who that is.
I think that's who that is. Sitting up there next to Joy Webb, I believe.
I cannot see them. Who needs binoculars?
Not when you've got old Eagle Eye Charlton here.
Old, yeah. Old, that's for sure.
1-2.
Hey, what's for lunch?
I think we might go to Oscars. You guys ever been to Oscars?
No, what is it? Taco shop?
If you've never been to Oscars, you need to go. That's where we'll go.
Okay, sounds good. As long as you're buying, we're going wherever you're going.
If we win, guys, this is our last broadcast. And I know you guys are tearing up just thinking about it. You probably don't even want to talk about it right now, but
yeah, I'm about to start crying. So,
but I will be buying your lunch.
Oh yeah,
So 1-2 the count, one down here in the bottom of the fourth. Christiana Gable delivers and strikes her out.
Swings and misses.
Strikeout number 8.
7 or 8.
We're gonna
go with 8. 8 sounds better
because it's more than 7.
Yep.
2 down, bottom of the fourth. Christiana Gable has brought her A game thus far in the circle of influence, the circle of life.
The power circle.
I mean, we got all kinds of names
circle
we can
of
call
power. The non-mound mound, something like that. I don't know. Sullivan was coming up with
strike 2.
He was coming up with new names for it. I forgot what they were though.
The 0-2 pitch from Christiana, 2 down, runner at first. Strike 3. That'll be 9. We're going to go to the top of the 5th. Ezell Harding 2, USJ 0. We're the top half of the fifth inning. The Lady Eagles trying to score some more. They're ahead by 2, a big half of the top of the fourth inning for them last inning. Really had the bats going. Valerie Rivas will lead off here for the Lady Eagles. Christiana Gable, Matthew, has absolutely pitched a gem. She has 9 strikeouts in 4 innings, averaging over 2 strikeouts per inning. Actually, 2 1/4. But you can't have a quarter strikeout, so we'll just say over 2 strikeouts per inning. Valerie Rivas steps in, the freshman second baseman. Take strike 1.
Yep. Outside.
Just outside, but a good-looking pitch there. Just missed the corner.
Oh, my gosh, Joyce. Our overlays person is so dedicated that when someone walks by, he has to go talk. We truly appreciate that.
Rivas swings through and misses. The count now 1-2. Samaya Shannon on deck for the Lady Eagles, then back to the top of the lineup with Brittany Edmondson. Rivas and Shannon both struck out last time. They're going to want to get a little bit of revenge here. Mr. Alex Woody coming to join the broadcast team, and that one does hit.
Oh, no. Called a strike.
Says she leaned over the plate, and I'm not sure about that one, but nonetheless, Valerie is not arguing that one. Coach Fruit is going to go kind of get an explanation.
Yeah, go get him, Fruit.
Well, he's not going to argue. He's just getting an explanation.
That's where you need Bobby Cox.
You know, Fruit is he's a smooth operator over there. He just, say, tell me what happened. That's what happened. You've got a 2-0 lead. The last thing you want is to get on the umpire's bad side. And to be honest with you, I think she did lean over the plate, so that is going to be strike number 3. Samaya Shannon steps in. She walked away angrily last time. She's going to absolutely be gritting her teeth.
Ooh,
she about tattooed Coach Dunn over there for USJ. And he might move his bucket a little bit further back in the dugout. Or he might not.
He will be more. He'll be paying a little bit more attention, I believe.
I think Samaya said, look, I don't care where the first pitch is.
I'm hitting it.
I'm going to swing. The changeup, and she tries to bunt it, and it's foul. Oh, 2.
In a long time in between pitches. That's high outside. Ball 1. 1-2 the count.
Shannon, she has some power, Matthew, and when she makes good contact with the ball, she can absolutely smoke it.
Yeah, she hit it. She was that one to hit it foul earlier, and it almost took somebody's head off.
The changeup gets her 2 down, which brings up Brittany Edmondson. Let's see if the ladies can start a 2-out rally here. Brittany coming to the plate.
That would be you.
Brittany tries to slap it down third baseline as she did her last time at bat, and it just goes foul. I'm going to give a shout out to Miss Christy Pomeroy. Her and her family are traveling for the summer, and they are on the road, and she has said that she is tuning in. So I want to give a shout out to them. Thank you guys for tuning in. Travel safe. and keep watching these Lady Eagles on to their possible 13th state championship.
That's a strike.
1-2 the count, 2 away here in the 5th. The changeup, she stays back and hits it to the second baseman. And she's
go, 3, go.
She could have made it 3. I'm not sure why she didn't go, but to be honest with you, she kicked the ball as she passed first base. It was an errant throw, and it kind of short-hopped off her foot to the fence.
Yep. She didn't intentionally kick it. It was thrown and hopped and went off her foot in stride.
Nonetheless, an opportunity here with Lauren Batson, the senior, steps to the plate. Brittany Edmondson on second base representing the 3rd run for the Lady Eagles.
Evidently, Austin G wants a shout-out.
We'll give a shout-out to whoever's watching. Of course, he should have been here.
Yeah, there's
he may be out of town. Let's cut him some slack.
No, I'm not cutting him any slack.
He probably just got out of bed.
That's probable.
Austin, thanks for joining in, big guy. Congratulations on your basketball scholarship to Maryville. Austin and Tanganyika both headed east to represent Ezell Harding, continuing their basketball career. Congratulations to both of them. Lauren Batson, the 2-0 count. A good opportunity here to sit on a pitch. She takes it outside, 3-0. Would be great to get her on base, bring Callan up.
It would. They both can hit it hard, but yeah, if you could get her on base, Callan could possibly drive both of them in easily.
The 3-0. Batson probably has the take on, and it is a called strike, 3-1. Batson with the changeup, a great pitch there. Boy, I tell you what. And that shows you the respect they have for Batson as a hitter to throw her a 3-1 changeup. But it was a good-looking pitch, and she's been consistent with that pitch pretty much all day. The full count delivery, 2 outs to Batson. The changeup is high, ball 4.
And Edmonton steals 3rd.
She sure does. Brings up Callan Griffin, and you know first pitch here, Lauren Batson is going to be moving to second base, which will put 2 runners in scoring position if she can make it. Batson takes off.
High, she'll steal easily, so 2 runners in scoring position. If she hits it like she did last time, there will be 2 more runs on the board.
1-0 to Callan. She could see a changeup at any point. So the fastball lined into left field, and that's going to score 2 more. Callan Griffin with the 2 RBI single, and she has driven in 3 out of our 4 runs today. Ezell Harding leading now 4-0 over the Lady Bruins. There's your leadership, your juniors and seniors making something happen. Christiana Gable yesterday with the big home run. Your junior leader, Callan Griffin, with 3 RBIs so far today. Matthew, that's huge. The way Christiana's pitching, a 4-run lead is a big lead. And that ball is hit high into the air, deep to center field. And there was some miscommunication. The center fielder and left fielder collide, but that is the 3rd out of the 5th inning. We go to the bottom of the 5th, and Ezell Harding with a commanding 4-run lead.
All right, we're back in the, what is this, the bottom of the 5th inning?
It's the bottom of the 5th.
Oh, great. Andrew Joyce on the mic now. With he's at his best when John Sullivan is alongside saying everything, and then Andrew Joyce puts his yup in about every 25 to 30 minutes.
Yep.
There it is.
Our fearless leader, Jason Charlton, has left us.
That would be the second time today. This time it was an emergency. He had to use the facilities, and the first time it was a business call that turned in to him laughing, which I don't really find that business, but who knows.
As long as he can get his socks unrolled, we'll be okay.
Swings and misses for strike 2. 0-2 the count. Fouls that one off. Heads up.
No scream, so we're going to assume it didn't hit anybody, or they're passed out, one or the other.
I don't know about that. And Jason Charlton,
as he runs back,
sprinting back.
Maybe he'll trip. Oh, that would be terrible.
Yeah, that would be pretty bad.
It'd be
Mr.
hilarious.
Joyce, thanks for being a kind Christian
Oh,
man.
it's coming for me.
That one's gone.
Woo! Goodness. It went over this time. And that will be a home run for the Bruins. And a couple of Ezell players took out the net in the outfield. Great hit.
He has the headset.
And our fearless leader is back.
Fearless is right.
Great try by Jamie Smith, but that ball just carried a little bit too much, and thank goodness that was a fence that had a little give in it, or that would have definitely hurt. She tried to get it, but just out of her reach by a couple of feet, and for some reason, every time they decide to hit one out, regardless of what team it is always in our direction.
And Matthew, that shows you also why those runs, those 2 runs in the top half of the 5th were so big for the Lady Eagles.
Yeah, that one didn't look like it was hit that well. It looked like it was more popped up than anything, but the wind is now turned around and blowing straight from home out to center field, so that one carried in the wind and carried the fence by about 5 feet.
Pop fly, Callan Griffin's under that one for the first out of the inning.
Can't really fault Christiana for the home run. The pitch location really wasn't that bad. Batter just got around on it and got it up, and it rode the wind out of here.
So the Lady Eagles have had their 4-run lead chipped into just a little bit, but they still maintain a 3-run lead, 4-1 here in the bottom of the 5th with 1 down.
Anna Rice, I believe 00 will be batting.
Lauren Batson fields it foul.
High and outside. Would be 1-1.
Give a shout out to Mary Catherine, who is watching, so she can have something to write about on Twitter. Also give a shout out to all the folks who are holding down the fort there in the admin office. Miss Martha Mitchell, Miss Debbie Schaefer, Miss Donna McClanahan, and Jenny Charlton. One to the count, 1 down here, the bottom of the 5th. Just misses off the corner, 2-2.
Popped up into the net. Still 2-2.
Christiana to deliver the 2-2 pitch to Rice. To Batson, the one hopper over to first, 2 down. Boy, she got a really good hop there. Just bounced right up to her glove, and she makes a great throw, a strike over to first base for the second out of the inning. Brings up number 22, Samantha Sullivan. Christiana has done a good job of not letting that home run shake her. She's gotten back-to-back outs and still has a commanding 3-run lead. That one pulled deep, but foul down the left field line. That would have been out of here too. That's strike 2. 1-2 the count, 2 outs. She throws the rise ball, and Sullivan fouls it out of play. The game on the field over to our right has finished and has completely emptied out, so not much of a risk of bothering that game over there. The 1-2 to Batson, foul. But boy, I tell you what, she's been a vacuum cleaner over there. She has absolutely gotten everything that has come to her, but that one was foul. So the count will stay 1-2. Joyce is giggling over there because he's not been around baseball enough to know the analogies and the references. So he giggles like a little schoolgirl.
Who is that, Joyce? Okay.
The changeup almost had to go after it, and that is going to take the count to 2-2. Just missed inside, full count. Boy, the crowd and even the Lady Eagles just turn around with their mouths gaping open because that pitch right there, if it missed, it didn't miss by much. That's too close to watch with 2 strikes. She pops it up. Valerie Rivas over to make the grab, and she drops it foul. Actually, she touched it in fair territory and carried it with her foul. So the error will give a runner to USJ. The Lady Bruins still in business with 2 outs. First pitch called strike. Good job there by Christiana. And again, she has maintained her focus on the mound even after giving up that long home run. And that error right there, it just has not faced her.
Strike 2.
Perfect pitch there. That ball started again at the middle of the plate and just tailed away from the right-handed hitter who was trying to pull it down the left field line, 0-2. She does it again on the corner for strike 3. Great job there by Christiana Gable. Does not let the error face her. She strikes out the 3rd out of the inning. We go to the top of the 6th. The Eagles are winning by 3. top of the 6th inning, leading off for the Lady Eagles is the catcher, the sophomore, number 5, Jenna Burnett.
Both of you.
Jenna Burnett then followed by Ashley Reasonover. Good opportunity here for the Lady Eagles to get back a run. They gave up the home run. Christiana did in the bottom of the 5th inning. And so an opportunity to get that run plus some back here in the 6th.
Swing and a miss. 0-1 the count. She chased that one a little bit.
Then that ball moved away from her, and again, trying to pull that outside pitch is just very difficult to do. But she stands in for the 0-1. And that one, she came inside on her, so she's mixing it up and making Jenna guess. And great job there pitching by the Lady Bruins.
Yeah, except for the one big inning and the one small inning with the run, she's did a very nice job in the circle of power.
That would be Lauren Riddle, the pitcher for USJ. The 0-2 outside, strike 3.
Yep, caught the corner.
Boy, she absolutely placed that one perfectly. That brings up the senior number 25, Ashley Reasonover. On deck is number 42, Allison Armstrong. Foul ball. She's had a number of those, Matthew, that have come inside and have been off the barrel of the bat.
Like you said, they're doing a very nice job of painting the corners. He'll go outside and then come back and jam them on the inside corner of the plate.
Strike 2, 0-2 to Ashley. Right there on the corner. She didn't agree with it, and Fruit says, step in there. You've got one more strike, and take this one and do something with it. Just misses off the plate. She's really doing a great job of painting each corner in and out, and just don't know which direction she's going to take it, so you can't sit on the pitch inside and just pull it down the line. She does pull that one, and it is grabbed by the third baseman for out number 2.
Kind of looked like she trapped it, but she did indeed get the glove under it.
Just got it right under it, and it's difficult to hold on to because she kind of stumbled a little bit after she caught it, but she did maintain the catch for the second out. Allison Armstrong getting some instructions from Frood.
I missed.
Allison steps in. 2 outs here at the top of the 6th.
A little low. 1-0 the count.
She hits it down third baseline. One hopper over to first for the third out. We go to the bottom of the 6th. The Lady Eagles 4, the Lady Bruins 1. The bottom of the 6th inning, the Lady Eagles are 6 outs away from their 13th state softball championship.
Am I giggling, Coach?
Can you please be quiet?
Christiana Gable has pitched a fantastic ball game. Even though she gave up the home run, it was a solo shot in the top of the 5th. Ball low. I believe this is Riddle, the pitcher. Pitch on the corner, just misses 2-0. Inside 3-0.
Not the time when you want to start allowing base runners. For sure, being up by 3 with only another inning remaining.
Christiana delivers the 3-0 to Riddle, and it's in there for a strike, 3-1.
And the wind is picking up.
Blowing straight out here, and that ball is popped up. Callan Griffin over to make the catch, 1 down. Great job there by Christiana, the 3-0, and she battles back and gets the first out of the inning. 5 outs away for the Lady Eagles from a state championship. And again, just cannot say enough about the crowd here for Ezell Harding. They've been loud. The line drive to center field. Brittany Edmondson in for the catch. 2 down. 4 outs away.
There's something wrong with Jason Charlton.
I'm communicating with the middle infielders.
I don't think they were talking to you, Coach.
They do some kind of crazy turnaround, how many outs there are, and so I was just giving it back.
Yeah, and looking like a fool.
No.
Definitely.
It's called getting involved and not looking so like a statue out here.
Hey, I'm just trying to be professional out here.
Me too. 2 down. 0-1 the count on the batter. Number 3, Allie Glover. Christiana hit the pop-up to Jenna Burnett. Makes the grab. 3 away. We go to the top half for the final inning, the 7th inning. Ezell Harding 4, USJ 1. For the 7th inning, Ezell Harding will be the leading off batter will be Valerie Rivas, followed by Samaya Shannon, and then Brittany Edmondson. Rivas was called out on
leaning over the plate.
I guess they would call it called out on strikes, but leaned over the plate, did get hit, but the umpire called her out. First pitch is high for ball 1. At this point, Matthew, you really want to get some insurance runs. You don't want to play around with it because USJ, as we talked about early on, they obviously can score a lot of runs, as they scored 13 against Davidson Academy last night and scored 7 against them in their defeat on Wednesday. Valerie Rivas, the 2-0, fouls it back 2-1. Good to see her being aggressive there, way ahead in the count. She gets a pitch right down the middle and fouls it back. Rivas takes strike 2, 2-2. Riddle to deliver to Rivas. The changeup just misses. That was not a bad looking pitch there. Full count to Rivas. An opportunity here to get a runner on. I don't know where that pitch missed.
I guess inside.
It had to have been inside. She loves that changeup. The 3-2. Rivas fouls it back. Stays alive.
Three-two, full count. Taking a lot of pitches here, making her work for it.
The 3-2
swings and misses, drops, and realizes it too late. She wouldn't have beat the throw anyway. So
one down brings up Samaya Shannon to the plate. Samaya with a lot of pop at the bat. Be great here to get on base to bring up the top of the lineup. The changeup. I saw that one coming from a mile away.
Yeah, she kind of let go about a foot shorter than where she normally does. And that one did not drop at all, so that'll be ball one.
Somebody takes strike one right on the corner. Evens up the count at 1-1. Strike 2. Another one of those pitches, Matthew, just moving away. And it's hard to lay off of that pitch. And Samaya swings through it, falls in the count 1-2. Just misses off the corner, 2-2. Well, I tell you, that catcher sets up and she puts it right there at the mitt. Riddle is a really good-looking pitcher. 2-2 the count now on Shannon with one down here in the 7th. The changeup, she offers at it.
Run.
Throw down to first, 2 down.
She might have had it if she would have realized, because the throw was a little off target, but it's all right. Brittany Edmondson to the plate for the Eagles.
Looking for another 2-out rally. Edmondson steps to the plate with 2 downs in the top of the 7th. She takes first pitch low.
Yeah, you would love to extend the lead, but 3-run lead, that's pretty comfortable. Sure,
it's comfortable most of the time, but with these Lady Bruins and the number of runs that they score, may not be enough. You never know. 1-1 the count. The The slap.
Slaps
2 seconds. She's not going to get
safe.
her. I tell you, that's where speed is just so important, because it was just, a routine ground ball. It wasn't a difficult play, except for the fact that with the speed, if you're not playing up on Brittany, and I mean way up, you're not going to have a chance to throw her out. Lauren Batson steps in, 2 out. Edmondson on first. She steals, and she's in there. Fruit is making it happen on the bases. Sends Edmondson. She gets the stolen base. And Lauren Batson with a runner in scoring position. Batson 2 outs. Edmondson at second. Callan Griffin on deck.
Outside. One has to be one.
It's either 1-1 or 2-0. I can't really tell. They're showing 1-0 on the board, but that's not right. So Lauren Batson takes a strike on the corner, and the count now is.
I'm gonna go with 1
ball, 2 strikes.
Yeah, that's right. 1-2.
Batson almost went after it.
So 2-2. They've still not corrected it. Surprised.
The umpire has it right.
That's all that matters.
He never has it wrong, because he gets to make that call. 2-2 the count on Batson. The changeup is high. Full count. Ball inside. Two outs, 2-1 for the junior Callan Griffin, who has 3 RBIs here in the game. Another opportunity. A base hit's going to score at least 1. Base hit to the fence will probably score 2. It is a base hit.
No.
Actually, it's caught by the center fielder. She hit it well. Fruit throws up his arms. Nothing you can do about that. But we go to the bottom of the 7th inning. The Lady Eagles 3 outs from the state championship. We'll be back.
$20 a piece. We're back.
Bottom half of the 7th inning. Lady Eagles again 3 outs away. An exciting opportunity for the 13th state championship for Ezell Harding softball. The legendary Coach Frutenthal possibly picking up his 13th state championship. The Eagle crowd, most of them on their feet. And again, a great crowd today, bringing some noise. Christiana steps in for the pitch.
Swing
Strike
and a
one.
miss.
And the pressure is really on USJ here because the crowd's going to be loud. They're down 3 runs. They just need to string together some hits, but Christiana Gable is going to do her best to keep that from happening. Pitch outside, 1-1.
Swing
Strike
and a
2.
miss.
The 1-2 pitch. Strike
Swing and a
3.
miss.
She misses. Burnett gets it, throws to first. 1 down. 2 outs away.
Charlton, you're killing me.
Allie McFarland to the plate. She swings, fouls it back, 0-1. Edmondson is playing deep in center. The wind is blowing out. The changeup, strike
Swings
2.
and misses. She was way ahead of that.
Boy, I tell you, that was the best changeup she has thrown today. A great looking pitch there. Had McFarland way out in front, 0-2. Christiana looking for, I believe, her 10th strikeout of the game. McFarland steps in to receive the 0-2. Just misses off the corner. Perfect pitch, perfect place to put it, but just off the corner, 1-2 the count. She waits back on that one. Lauren Batson fields over to first. 2 down. Coach Food, Coach Griffin, and Coach Williams are 1 out away from a state championship. These Lady Eagles have played a fantastic ball game. Christiana Gable has pitched a fantastic postseason tournament, and she's 1 out away.
This would be their last hope.
Strike
That's a
1.
strike. 2 outs, and only 2 strikes away from a 13th state championship for Coach Frood and the Lady Eagles.
Eagle fans on their feet. Popped up. Ashley Reasonover loses it in the sun just at the last second. She completely lost it. She had it, but as it started to drop, you could tell she ducked and covered because that sun is bright right in her eyes. 2 strikes, though, with 2 outs.
It was foul. All right, down to their last strike.
Christiana steps in to deliver 2 strikes. Base hit or foul? No, it is fair. So it's going to be a single, a 2-out single for the Lady Bruins. A nice piece of hitting there. 2-strike hitting by the Lady Bruins. And that will bring up 0-0 Anna Rice. That's a nice job of fighting off that pitch, and she just pushed it down the first baseline, and it fell just fair for a 2-out single. So the Lady Eagles will have to wait yet again to put this game away.
Fouls it off.
Tell you, Anna Rice, she steps in, even down 4, aggressive, and again, the freshman. So again, a difficult opportunity, but she does not seem to shy away from this opportunity at all. Takes a good cut at the first pitch and fouls it back. The changeup, strike 2.
She thought about swinging but held up, and once again they were down to their last strike, last hope.
0-2, 2 outs, runner on first. Anna Rice steps in to receive the 0-2 pitch from Christiana Gable. Christiana probably not going to mess around much here. The 0-2 misses outside. 1-2.
Come on, 1 strike. That's all we need. Throw that pitch that fades away to the outside corner of the plate.
It's the one she threw there. Just it moved. She started it outside, and it just kept moving away. The 1-2, 2-2. So the count evens at 2, and as Andrew Joyce loves to hear me say, the deuces are wide on the board. 2-2 count, 2 outs. Here in the bottom of the 7th, Christiana steps off, walks outside the circle of power, gathers her thoughts, communicates with her defense. Fantastic leadership. She steps in looking to put this one away as Rice steps in to receive the 2-2 pitch. Pop up. Lauren Batson calls it and makes the 3rd out of the 7th inning. And ladies and gentlemen, your Lady Eagles are the 2013 TSSAA Division II Single A State Champions. Congratulations to the Lady Eagles, to Coach Griffin, to Coach Williams, and to head coach Don Frudenthal for a fantastic season and for bringing home Ezell Harding Softball's 13th state championship. We're going to step away. We'll be back with some closing thoughts here in just a moment. We'll take you to commercial break. Stay with us.
All right, we're back live. We're going to let you tune into the PA announcer if you can hear him, so I'm going to be quiet, and I'm going to get Andrew Joyce to not say anything. We're going to let you listen to the PA announcer.
Please help us recognize MTSU, the city of Murfreesboro, the McKnight and Starplex workers and volunteers for making this a successful tournament. And now, if you would, please direct your attention to the infield where members of the Murfreesboro Parks and Recreation Department and the TSSAA will present your awards. On the third base side, we will now present the runner-up coach's plaque to Brian Dunn.
Head coach Brian Dunn from University School of Jackson receives a plaque from one of the TSSAA personnel for runners-up.
2013 Division IIA runner-up team, Lady Bruins of University School of Jackson.
They will now receive the runner-up trophy for the Division II Class A State Championship game. 2013 runner-up, University School of Jackson, Lady Bruins.
Now please direct your attention to the first baseline. We present the championship coach's plaque to coach of your 2013 Division IIA state champions, Coach Dunn.
Coach Frudenthal gets the plaque for the 2013 state tournament coach, the winner. So he will get that plaque. That will.
Now winning their 13th state championship, your Division IIA state champions, the Lady Eagles of Ezell.
The three seniors, Gable, Reasonover, and Batson, will receive the trophy. That will be Don Frudenthal's 13th state championship as coach here at Ezell Harding, and also the 13th state championship overall for Ezell Harding. He has been around since day one, and I know this one means a lot for Coach Frood, not having one for a long time, and now getting back to the winners circle here and getting the state championship. I think we're gonna let's just go to commercial break for a minute to figure out what Jason Charlton wants to do, and we will be right back to either wrap it up or to come back for an interview. Okay, Jason Charlton sending us a text message telling us to come back live. Pictures of both teams are being taken in the infield. Jason Charlton standing there. Who knows what he's doing? He's taking a picture. You have to feel for the Lady Bruins of Jackson, University School of Jackson.
But both teams played a good game, man.
They really did. They played a very tightly contested ball game. The score was only 4-1. Could have easily been won both ways, but Ezell comes out on top to win their 13th state championship. And this is kind of pointless to stay live right now because we have no idea what we're supposed to do. I think he's going to try to get either Frood or one of the players to come do an interview. Who knows? We
will try to let you know as soon as we can, but he's kind of a difficult person to work with sometimes.
That's true. That's very true. It's all right.
The crowd seemed to be breaking up a little bit.
Crowd is departing. It is. It's going to be a long drive for the Lady Bruins and their fans back to Jackson, around 2.5
no,
3 hours.
About 3.5.
No, it ain't no 3.5.
Well, it might be
2.5, 3.5, somewhere in that. We'll call it 3 hours.
All right, we'll go with that.
Around 3 hour drive back to Jackson, Tennessee.
If they drive like Coach Charlton does,
it'll be
take about 4 hours.
Yeah, definitely. And kind of you feel bad for them, but feel bad for the Lady Bruins. But they have to keep their head high. They have to know that they played a great tournament, and it's really great that they made it this far. It's a very difficult thing to do. even though they're not in the biggest division in TSSAA or class. So
I wouldn't say we should feel bad for them. We should be happy for them that they made it this far, because that's an accomplishment.
It's true. It is a really big accomplishment to even make it to the TSSAA state tournament and sub-state, nonetheless make it to the championship game. Ezell Harding players and coaches are celebrating, and looks like Jason Charlton has Callan Griffin on the way for an interview, and also another player. No, just Callan Griffin. So Ryan Carter needs to get back up on the camera so we can do an interview with Callan Griffin.
All right.
I'm going to give my mic to Jason because
and I'm
he is in charge.
To Callan.
And we are ready for an interview.
What are we doing? Would I put these on?
Back up this way. We're going live. You ready?
Yeah.
This is our first interview. It's our first post-game
What do I do?
interview.
What do I say?
I'm just going to ask you some questions, and you kind of tell me
Okay.
how you're feeling right now.
Okay.
Of our 4 runs, you drove in 3 of them. Just offensively, tell me about your day. You'd struggled a little bit through the postseason, but today you came through big time.
I knew I had to do it, and I did it, and I'm glad I did because we won!
So the 13th state championship, you're part of a tradition of Ezell Harding softball. What is it like to be a part of something that's just so legendary across our campus?
Well, Coach Frudenthal told us it would be his 13th, and we knew we had to get it done for him. It's the year 2013, so we knew we had to get this 13th in 2013, and he really pushed us for it, and we did it.
Tell me a little bit about next year. You come back as a senior, and you guys have another opportunity to repeat.
Right. We won't have our same pitcher, but hopefully we'll pull through the same way, and I'm sure we can do it.
Callan, congratulations.
Thank
We're proud
you.
of you. Enjoyed watching you play this year. Congratulations
Thank
on
you.
signing with Tennessee Tech already for your college experience, but congratulations. We're very proud of you.
Thank you very much.
All right. We're going to take a little time out, commercial break. We're going to try and get Christiana Gable, your pitcher for today, an interview. We'll be right back. We're back live. Christiana's not going to look at the camera, she says, so I'm just going to interview her. I'll be the face. There she goes. Christiana, congratulations. From our count, 10 strikeouts today. I'm not sure if you were counting or not.
Nope.
You're not normally a strikeout pitcher, but today, for some reason, you had it going on. What did you have especially working for you today?
I just knew I had to come out and throw a good game so we could win, and I started striking everybody out, and I was just like, okay, what is this?
Well, from what we could tell, the pitch that seemed to be working, you seemed to be moving the ball from the center of the plate away from the
Yeah.
right-handed hitters, and were able to get a number of strikeouts. You also had a fantastic offensive output for the tournament as well. We were counting yesterday, up until toward the end of the game yesterday, you had reached base every time except for one. So you really helped offensively as well. What, were you just seeing the ball well, or what was it particularly?
I just knew I had to hit it at particular points. Just knew I had to get on base to help my team out, and I hit it, and I got on base, and good things happened. So
You're a senior, the senior leadership and opportunity. You've signed with Austin Peay to play next year for the Lady Governors. Tell me about your experience here at Ezell Harding, just being able to play softball for Coach Frudenthal and the Lady Eagles.
it was great. You know, anytime you can play for someone who has, you know, as much experience as he has, it's a good time, and we have a lot of fun, do some crazy things, but it's always a good time, and it's taught me a whole lot.
Christiana, we're very proud of you. Congratulations. Way to bring it home.
Thank you.
All right. We're going to sign off for today. Your Lady Eagles are the 2013 state champions, and they're 13th. If we've not said it once today, we've said it about a gazillion times. They're 13th state championship. So Coach Frudenthal picks up his third toe ring and we are so very proud of him and the Lady Eagles. Congratulations. We're going to sign off not just for this game, but for the rest of the season. We're done. Thank you to Ryan Carter on camera, Andrew Joyce doing partial. No, he did overlays the whole time. Matthew Williams for color commentary today. Mr. John Sullivan, who joined us for commentary throughout the season. Congratulations to the Lady Eagles, and you guys